welcome to Tattoo Twin Tarot today. And I'm out here filling you all in with whatever it is I can pick up. If it's beneficial, great. I'm just going to give it a bit of time. I know it's a bit early. I know a lot of my overseas people probably won't be able to get onto. And I shall be doing Instagram and Facebook at some point during the day today. So let's see if there's anybody around. Good morning. Hope you're well. If you want to give it a little like, jump on, say hi, so I know you're in here. That would be grand. I hope everybody is well rested. I know it's a good job that I've had the last couple of months of rest and hermit mode-ish energy going on, because the last week I haven't slept. We're two. Yeah, not been sleeping, not been very active out there in the world. Just been doing what I'm doing. So I want to see today what is the energy of the eclipse and the red moon, and what it means for you. So if you want to, if you give me a name, I'll happily throw one card down and see what that means for you, if that's what you want. Lord Ganesh. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing at this time. So overall, we have been guided by Lord Ganesh. And how appropriate that obstacles are being removed, because that's exactly what the eclipse does. It removes the obstacles. Hi, Stacey. Hi, Stony. I see you on Cindy's. Lovely that you're here. How are you? Hello there from England. I do watch your reading sometimes. Dig the hat. Love the hats. I'm going to see if anybody else cops in. If not, Stacey, it's just me and you, my chickie. Are you doing well? Lovely to see that you're here. I'm glad that I've got somebody over. Heavy moon, isn't it? Heavy energies around at the moment. Oh, I had a right old game on TikTok this morning. Somebody was coming in and I was nearly triggered. Oh, they got me. Then somebody said something and I went, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know why I'm here. So let's just get into it then. So obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing here. The energy is gaining momentum. And we are having a win-win forecast. Okay, so there's balance there as well. Balance. Gaining momentum. Blocks are being moved. Oh, I like this. So this is for the collective. So overall, the collective are really embracing and going to be really affected by this eclipse that we've got coming in now. But it's very positive. Very, very positive just from starting. Same here. Scare. I think we've known this is coming, isn't it? It's kind of like that pinnacle peak. You know that it's coming. You know you've watched it. You've accepted it. You've embraced it. And you've found it. And that for me is grand. Like really, really grand. So let's see. What is this What is the outcomes to all of this? Let's see where it starts. Let's get some tarot going. So win-win forecast. Energy's gaining momentum. But those things, and the reason that things are going to go very quickly now is because when you have something in your way, it's a blockage. Once you remove the blockages, the view is clear. The entry port's clear. The next step forward is easy. The energy is going to gain momentum to take you there. And you're going to have a win-win outcome. Just that alone to start with. Wow. Feeling very blessed and appreciative of the energy. I do tell you. Bottom of the deck before we start, 5 of Pentacles. So there's somebody that may be feeling as though they haven't quite got control. Somebody was left out. You had to maybe leave that old cycle behind you of worrying. Things change very quickly. Oh dear, what's the matter? Right, okay, then do you want to go in your bedroom and let me finish this, then I will come in to say to you. Yeah, he's naughty, don't worry, I'm going to come and deal with him. Boys, please do not play up. Excuse me, yeah. Kids at home. Typical. Just so you want to do something. Oh, this is all to do with karma. So all of this energy with the eclipse and releasing things and everything is the karma. Bottom of the deck is the moon. I know, it's such a shame. He's only 5. You'll just see him as a little did. I don't put him on here. I don't like to. Let me just shut the door because I'll have more coming in. Yes? Okay, 1 second. Oh. Boys, I did tell you I'm working all day today. I don't need you hurting your brother. He's 5, you're 10. Please. I'm on live. I'm on live. And I've had to stop what I'm doing because you can't behave. Stop. Thank you very much. Oh, jeez. Who would be a mum? Who would be a mum? I'm a boy mum. Don't be a boy mum. Hi, sorry those who've just joined. Children issues, don't worry. Okay, so let's just re-go over that bit, what we've just done. Okay, so we called the angel cards and it said obstacles have been removed. Spiritual support and connections are now increasing. This is coming in with this eclipse. The energy of this dropping obstacles and obstacles being removed is going to happen quite instantaneously. It's going to be fast moving. Energy is gaining. The outcome here for you all is going to be a win-win situation because there's Libra here. So we've got some balance. There's plenty of balance here. Okay, first of all, we have the 8 of Swords. Then we have the Page of Cups. And then we have the 9 of Wands. Lastly, we have Karma. Oh, God, don't tell me. The older they get, the worse they get sometimes. 8 of Swords. So you've been stuck in recent past in a mindset of something keeping you back. You was keeping yourself back. People around you, places, things, mindsets keeping you back, they're being removed. So whatever it is that was keeping you back, keeping you locked in, is the overall what's been removed here. So people, places, things being removed. There's been a lot of anxiety over this. People have been trapped in their own mindset, maybe trapped in their own thoughts. That has been released. Or will be with this cycle that's going on now. Okay, so first of all we have the Page of Cups. So that's a new pathway to emotional balance. The 9 of Wands, realizing that you're ready to fight the battle regardless of the burdens behind you. And then we have Karma. So what is it that is going to be released here? Where I think we've gone through karmic cycles. This is to me a karmic cycle release. And it has been brought in because the bottom of the deck we have the Moon, and then we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the wheel of the year. So this is so over the last year, you've been facing your shadow sides. You've completed a lot of karmic cycles. The cycle has now ended. There's time for this passionate new beginning to move forward, and this is all going to get brought in with whatever the illusion is that is surrounding the moon energy that we're in at the moment. So let's clarify the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups tells me that there's a new step forward. Somebody's stepping new out of this energy that comes in with the eclipse. There's going to be a new emotional standpoint, a new emotional beginning that wants to start almost instantly here. Okay, so let's see. Choices, an illusion. So maybe you the energy around you was thinking that this couldn't happen. This is very grounded because we also have the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Page of Cups and with the Choices card, and then we have Pentacles, you've made the choice here to step forward, and it's going to bring you some good abundance here. We have two pages, and we have a page and we have an ace, sorry. So the ace is the new foundation. So there's a new foundation. So emotionally you're walking into a new way, and we're going to embrace this new foundation. And we understand there's plenty of choices. Sometimes choices are good, sometimes choices are bad, but I think with moving with removing all the blockages that the eclipse and the full moon today is going to bring, is going to show us that we can move forward, and it's going to be our choice. And there's plenty of choices. There's lots and lots of options that you can take here, because somebody here is ready to stand up for what they believe in, battle. They've come through so far. I mean, there's 8 wands behind them, and they've got that ninth battle, that the ninth wand in their hand, and they're not afraid to battle. So you're not afraid to battle, regardless of what. You're not afraid of the energy that's coming in here. You fought many a battles, and this to me is a warrior. This is somebody who's fought so much and so hard. They believe in themselves now. 7 of Pentacles. So you've been working so hard and maybe thinking, well, where's my payoff? When's it going to come? I want to take a bit of time to reflect. So somebody might have been reflecting. This could be a bit of a reflection on what you've gone through, how far you've actually come, and reflecting on those people and looking back thinking, you probably wasn't all that good for me. So the fact that the universe is taking you away really isn't a bad thing for me, because now the burdens, you're ready to put the burdens on your shoulder, and you're ready to go off into the distance. You know that you want whatever is in this castle here, and you know that you have to move to do it. So you've fought your battles, you've looked over the situations, and now you're ready to move. Whatever direction, a 10 is an ending, ready for the beginning. Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom. So this is going to come in with the energy of you're very grounded, you're very solid, you're very understanding. You're not going to be emotionally blackmailed here. You're not going to follow, deviance or any kind of passion that's brought in. It's going to, if it's not solid and it's not grounded, you don't want it. It has to be a very grounded energy for you to move forward, and that's what you're moving forward in with this reading. Okay, so let's clarify karma. What's coming in with this eclipse and moon regards to karma? A King of Wands energy and a 3 of Wands. Okay, so the karma is here. Maybe you've decided that you've paid your karma out with your karmic cycle. There could have been a person here, or this could be a situation, place, thing that was holding you back. And with the eclipse coming in, they're going to be taken out completely, taken out the cycle, because you're now ready and invested to move forward. You've learned what you needed to from the past, and you're not willing to go there again. You know that, and you know what you've learned, you know what you've left behind, and you're ready to face the new beginning and move forward with that. So that's a very positive energy there. Let's clarify anything else that wants to come in. I don't know why these cards keep mixing up. I do apologise. I've got a couple of random cards coming there. I knew you were going to say King of Wands. Well, I can understand it. Like, I completely understand, like, on every level. Personally, in the energy, whatever's going on around us, it's been quite, to be honest, now looking back, it's quite obvious what's happened. But that's only in hindsight, isn't it? You know, when you look back and you see. Okay, so what comes next here? So somebody's going to this eclipse is really, it's almost like a starting of something. The ones. Yep. Which means when you've done this, you faced your karma. You've dealt with whoever this King of Wands is, this player energy, this player, liar, cheater, thief, whatever he was, dark energy. You've had to pay a karmic cycle, and the time now is to walk away from that karmic cycle. Mindsets, options, stability. This is all going to be shown to you, so you have the option, you have the choice, and you're going to passionately move in that direction. Look here. We have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is the fastest moving card of the deck. So this is saying that things are going to come in quickly. There is a win-win. Energy is gaining. Yep. So once this energy is here and it has removed the blocks, things are really going to manifest quite quickly. So whatever it is that you was hoping for, it's coming in very quickly. And the moon is going to be one of the reasons why. Because things that have been done in the dark are going to come to light. There's definitely an energy of releasing something. And what are you releasing? This Five of Cups. This unknowing, this unsure. Looking down at the only two cups, standing up but feeling disheartened, disappointed. So you're disappointed with the outcome. So you know that it's not going to give you the abundance that you need. So the universe is going to remove it. You might be disappointed, but in the end it's going to be for your best and your highest good. The energy is very, very strong in this. So we have the Three of Cups, which is telling me while you're feeling bored, it's time now to celebrate what you have learned, what you have done. Celebrate the fact that you've achieved all that you have and you're still here. Maybe connect with some friends, go out, start circulating again, because I think a lot of us have been so in tune with what's going on. We've kind of blocked out the outside world to a degree. Could even be kind of like hermit mode, and you know, really valuing our own peace and solitude, which can be quite addictive, but and that is also not a very good thing, because when you keep yourself back for too long, that can also be a negative energy as well. So now it's time to kind of come out of that hermit mode, come out, go passionate forward for what you want. There's a lot of energy in work here. So somebody's put a lot of hard work into what's been going on. Let's see what the outcome is then. What is the outcome once the full moon has shown who these people that need to be released are? What is going to be shown? What is going to be shown? The Knight of Pentacles. So somebody here, the energy here. Let me just pull another one. Oh, Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Somebody who's took a long time to heal has finally understood the beauty of being open to receive. I think you've been walking this pathway of being grounded for such a long time, and it's took you a long time to get to the place you are now and ready to release these people. Ready to release these situations. It's took a long time coming bottom of the deck because heartbreak and betrayal was here. There was a lot of heartbreak that you had to decipher as such, if that's the one word. And then we have the emotionally walked away card to some kind of single abundance, some single happiness, some joy of being yourself. Finally accepting and finding happiness alone is part of the karmic cycle that you've had to learn. This person learnt you that you can only rely on yourself, and and they weren't to be relied upon, and you had to learn it the hard way, your way, whichever way it was. But you've learnt it, and now at the bottom we have Temperance, which has balanced out a lot of things for you in life. So this is going to be really, it is transformative energy. Two of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. For so long you was probably weighing up the option of this past situation which created this Five of Pentacles. So left out in the cold, left out feeling in life in all sorts of situations. You're no longer feeling that left out because there's a choice that has to be made. You probably juggled this for too long, and the universe is going to come in and say, no, That's not the way. Yep. And when you do, the choice, whatever the choice is, it's going to bring some happiness. It's going to bring that sunshine. The sun is what is going to reflect here. And this comes behind the clouds, behind the energy of what we're going through. So at the end, we will have sunshine. It took a long time for some people to get here. I'm one of them included. Okay. So then we have the Three of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Four of Swords. So why did it take this long? Because healing had to happen. This heartbreak was so traumatic. These cycles that you've been going through, this karma that you've been facing, was one that needed you to see. You needed to heal. And healing and finding your spiritual path was the main reason here. And you've had to heal. So you could have gone through certain situations and processes and cycles, and it was all in aid to you healing. The heartbreaks that you faced were very, very much needed. Why was heartbreak needed? For you to heal, for you to see why you're in these cycles, for you to understand that you are your greatest gift to yourself, not somebody else. This was here to fix those cycles of abuse and neglect and abandonment issues that you'd probably been running away from for such a long time, and now are healing. And with healing that, you're ready to take a new journey. A truth. Facing the truth. 2222, as I said that. Facing the truth. Because you're now turning into the Empress. Somebody is all-knowing. Somebody who has accepted her woes, put down the guilt, doesn't chase anything, is very abundant, knows how to manifest, knows how to see the good and bad in a situation and be able to divulge what is actually going on underneath. The King of Swords, and you're not afraid to speak your truth. You're very confident in who you are now, and you're willing to stand up, and you will bring that sword down. And if you have to bring it down, you're holding it up there. It's not protecting you at the front, it's up in the air. And if you have to use it, now's the time that you're going to use it, which is how and why the universe is giving you this energy, because to remove people from your own life, sometimes you have to get that sword out. Cut things down, cut things out. Which has meant that we have the King of Pentacles, which has meant that you've become very grounded. You've been quite victorious. Even though you could have been blinded by what's been going on and protecting yourself for too long. I think the time to stop protecting yourself and allowing yourself to receive is here. So those of you who probably carry a lot of masculine energy, this for me is asking you to lower the guard. Not your boundaries, the wall, the guard, that thing that you put up. And accept that you have now won the battle over your own inner demons, and that you have faced your karma, and you now have the ability to take the blindfold off. You have the ability to take the blindfold off. Drop the guard, because now is the time to receive. And if you're only working from a case of protection, why do you protect yourself? Because you have a defense mode. Come out of that protection energy that you've been in for such a long time, that's kept you where you are now. Now's the time to level up, because the people who are not meant to be around you, the situations are going to be taken away. And to open up and receive something new, you have to be in the element of receiving, which is a very feminine energy. So you have to find that energy, because there's going to be death to a situation. This could come in quite thick and fast. It is very fast moving energy when things change. It's something to do with a shadow side that left you very much stabbed in the back and betrayed. The Ten of Cups is here. So at the end of all of this, at the end of the energy that's going to come in very quickly over the next few days, you're going to finally see how far you've come. And you're going to finally have the power to cut those people out, whether you cut them out, whether the universe has taken them out. And you're going to realize that you've achieved a sense of leveling up within your own self. And then the universe is going to grant you whatever it is that is next meant for you, because you've done the work. It's a win. No matter what, it's win-win. You have now got the ability to release the pain, and pain is a block. Blocks stop you moving forward. By the work you've been doing, by everything that has been going on, the energy that is here, and the eclipse is saying, well done. You haven't quite finished, so I'm going to get rid of any blocks that's been in your way, any dark energies. I'm shifting them, I'm getting them out of your way, and now you have a clear pathway to really move forward. And in that moment, that is when you have to release yourself, release the pain, release anything. Just allow it. Whatever it is, it is. And that is one of the most fantastic sayings. It is what it is. So if you're finding yourself in situations saying, well, it is what it is, then you have to realize that you've got to a place of such acceptance that you're not willing to push, to fight, to see what isn't there anymore. You've accepted that this probably isn't for you. And you know that there's better when you get rid of those things that are not there for you. Closing doors, closing cycles. And if you haven't closed the door of cycle, the universe is going to make you. Because this is across the board. This is the collective read. This is how most people who have been on this journey in the collective are going to gain from this. So to me, this is clarification in your own mind, and the ability to just say, I'm done with that, and know that whatever has gone is meant to have gone. It wasn't meant to be there, and being okay with it. But knowing that this has been brought in from the divine, and now is the time you're ready to, and you're strong enough to face this now. All the emotional turmoil that we've been through with all the Scorpio and Pisces moons and everything's going on. Now we're in Taurus, and Taurus is bull-like, it's focused. And maybe for such a long time you had the expectation of where you wanted to go. Your focus was that strong. And if you're a fixed sign like myself, being an Aquarian, the energy of the eclipse is going to shake up that focus. The fixed signs are going to be severely interrupted and shaken up by what the eclipse wants to do. And I feel that the obstacles that you've probably kept around you, because that's part of your end goal, is now going to be taken away. Your end goal doesn't change. Just the people who are on the end goal, the process to get to the end goal may be. And this may be because they're not meant to be on this next bit of the journey. It may be that they're never meant to be in any part of your life anymore. But unless you let them go, you'll never know that. And this for me is a big, massive turnaround. A fiery climax is going to approach. So this, the ending is going to be intense. And I think with the places that we've been in that balanced situation, because we're not working from fear anymore, we're not working from a jump and go mentality, proper sitting back, and we've understood it. We are now in the process of receiving what we've always wanted, even if it doesn't look like it. We're going to receive what we've always wanted. Okay, let me have a look. There's a few cards. Let me have a look. What is the... Yeah, let's have some answers from our good Radley Valentine. Let's have some angel answers. Let's see what they have got to say about this situation. Feels very, very positive. Everybody seems to be really gaining some control and momentum and spiritual awakening and awareness, and really taking on everything that is, yeah, it does sound fabulous, doesn't it? Okay. It is perfect timing. Why? Because it's divine timing. Everything has to happen when it is, and you've had to wait for this truth, the sword of truth. So you've been waiting for some kind of truth to come in. Helpful people. No need to worry. And no. So, bottom of the deck. Overall, what you don't see is the answer is yes. So no. No need to worry. Helpful people are going to be put in your place. For everyone that's taken away, you'll be given another one. This could be you being helpful towards other people, speaking your truth. You've had to wait for the perfect time for you to speak your truth. Maybe be helpful to those people who need you. No need to worry in the situation. And know that this is meant to have happened. Everything happens for a reason. Everything is shown in the time that it needs to be seen. And if you don't see it, it will keep getting repeated until you do see it. Let's take a few here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at any lessons or anything else that has come through with this. Any more. During this time, you're going to find stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance and flexibility. So you've learnt, look, the fixed signs I've said were very focused, very one-way track minded. This is going to allow you to be flexible. You've growth, your stability is improving, your security is improving. Frustrated, if you're frustrated in a relationship and there's a lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and egos and jealousy issues, these are things that we had to face in the past with the karma. And I think now it's telling you that that's where you've come from and you're in such a good place internally. It's going to show what it is externally. Okay, last two. I like you. Somebody wants to tell you that they like you. Romance could be blooming. Somebody wants to maybe take you on a date. Have fun flirting. I like you. I like myself. So when you like yourself, other people are going to like the unique possibility of who you are. Girl with a snake. Empath and a narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable and boundaries. You have understood so much about the empath and the narcissist relationship. You understand that the paradigm between the two of you is one of growth for yourself. You've been used, you've been charmed, you've been abused, but now you've set boundaries. You could have even enabled people in the past to treat you the way that they have. But now the boundaries have been put in place because these are the lessons that you've learnt. You've learnt how to cope in one-sided relationships. Leave them. You know how to put boundaries up and you understand the paradigm. So this could be, you might be losing people who are narcissistic all around you right now and you couldn't see it. You've put the boundaries in place, and because you put the boundaries in place, they don't like the boundaries. You've become difficult. And the universe is going to say, no, this is the time. Get gone. Because you're stable. Somebody could be frustrated at the fact that you now see them. They lack confidence. Somebody could be self-sabotaging themselves because they have lack of confidence. Because of fear and ego. There could be somebody around you who could be quite jealous. Somebody that you need to leave. And I've told you the karmic endings and cycles. So to me, this is, if you're in a karmic cycle, it's going to end very abruptly because you've learned enough to know who you are. To me, that's fabulous. Don't worry about the fact that you made a mistake. I've made plenty. And I think maybe even the last few days I've realised that there's things that I've chosen recently that, well, not chose, but I've been witnessing that aren't to my highest good anymore. My last date was 3 years ago and he was a narc for sure. Yeah. And that's the thing. Once you, it takes a long time to get out of that narcissist mind mentality in a relationship, doesn't it? Because the confidence, they knock the confidence right out of you. But really, that's because they're projecting how they feel. Narcissists don't have a lot of confidence. They need to earn their confidence by eating yours. And you had to put boundaries up. And when you do, they drop away. So I believe that after this energy, there is going to be almost impossible for anybody who has that sneaky energy behaviour to stay around you. I don't think it's going to be staying around for much longer, because you've learned so much. This is so much about you, what you have done and what it's taken away from what is still lingering. Balance. The full moon in Libra is the balance card. A lot of balancing, a lot of removals, a lot of grounding. Well, I hope that was great for you. And I will hopefully come back later on this evening to catch all of those of you on the other side of the channel. Have a lovely day. Namaste.